As we welcome in our NFL insider, Jonathan Jones. JJ, tell us about a trade that just happened right before the deadline.
Yeah, I can confirm Nyheim Hines, the running back with the Indianapolis Colts, had been on the trading block very recently, dealt to the Buffalo Bills. The Bills had been in the market for a running back, had been sniffing around Christian McCaffrey really for months, but the asking price far too high. Brandon Beane, the general manager, did not want to give up his first-round pick or really anything resembling a first-round pick, which of course we know the San Francisco 49ers did for Christian McCaffrey. And so they continued looking for some running back help. They land on Nyheim Hines, a guy who had been sort of edged out there in Indianapolis. A down year, of course, for the Colts. He's due about $4.5 or so million in 2023, but the Bills, like many teams who are contending these days in the NFL, not really worried about next year, certainly worried about this year. So that deal can confirm, got done. Nyheim Hines, the Colts running back, now the Buffalo Bills running back.
JJ, we've been prepared to do breaking news the last several years on NFL trade deadline day. Many of those years, we've only had 2, 3, maybe 4 trades. Today, our producer Jack says we've counted a total of 7 trades just today. Why has it been so much more active this year?
Well, first of all, you have a huge sort of turnover at the general manager position dating back to this offseason. A fourth of the NFL turned over their general manager position. So what happens when that takes place? Well, you got new GMs that don't really have any skin in the game when it comes to the guys that they inherit. And I don't think that there's a better example of that than Kwesi Adofo-Mensah there in Minnesota, really churning that roster through. You have Ryan Poles going through what is a controlled rebuild with the Chicago Bears, whether you agree with the tactics or not. And so you have that. You also have, frankly, more recent trades really backed by analytics. You have the admittance that, you know what, maybe we're not the smartest guys all the time when it comes to drafting guys. Maybe we shouldn't treat draft picks like actual bars of gold, and instead we can trade them for more proven veteran players and then do some cap mechanics and gymnastics in order to fit these guys under our salary rather than, you know, in the draft, kind of throwing a dart. And the lower you go in the draft, the more blind you are throwing that dart. And so I think there's the realization. I think there is the recent history. And then, frankly, I think that we are in a very unique year where all of those things are coalescing, along with a fourth of the NFL getting new general managers who don't really have to have any loyalty to the guys that they never drafted in the first place.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.